Happy Saturday. This is Sherry from Style Tips with Sherry. Today on the channel, I am going to talk to you about how to roll up your sleeves and to make it look like you knew what you were doing when you rolled your sleeves up versus kind of a sloppy look that just might be trending, but it isn't what you should be doing. Let's watch. If you're new here, I am so happy that you are. I was looking at the analytics the other day and I noticed that half of the people who watch my channel are not subscribed. And so if you wouldn't mind hitting that red button, it would be so meaningful to me. And it would also tell you when I have a new video out, and it helps women just like you to find me and to know about this channel. And I just hope that you will take the time to do that. Well, I want to talk to you about rolling up your sleeves on a blazer. Blazers are going to be popular again this fall season, so I want you to be prepared. I have been noticing a lot of women doing this, but they're doing it wrong. And yes, there are some trends that come on the scene that we think, oh, we're just going to do that. But there are some trends that just don't work. And so I want to help you out with this one. So what's happening with rolling up sleeves is people are getting lazy and not taking their blazers to the alterations, lady and or man, and they're just rolling up the sleeve like one time. And it doesn't work. I was watching Virgin River the other night and I noticed that a character on the show, Bree, actually was doing this, and I thought, why? All right, if you want to roll up your sleeves, you can, but there's a way to do it. So what we're not going to do is we're not going to roll up our sleeves one time. There are two typical types of blazers. One that's going to have buttons on it. They all, if it's a good blazer, is going to have a lining in it. All right. And then the other type won't have buttons. It's just a sleeve without buttons. It's right here. It's got a liner, but okay. So first thing I want you to know is that if you're going to wear a blazer and you are not going to push your sleeves up, actually, even if you do push your sleeves up, there are going to be times when you don't, right? So make sure that your blazer is at the proper length of your arm. It should be right where your arm bends, like right between the hand and the wrist, right there at the wrist. It should hit right there. So when you pop it up, you can see, I'm showing you here in a little video, you can see that it's at the right. If it's too short, or if it hangs over, and I think that's what what's happening, and they're kind of too long for you, so you're like, oh, I'm just gonna roll it up one time. Take it and get it altered. That's the first thing that you wanna do. Second thing, let's take a look at this blazer that has buttons on it. If you are rolling up your sleeves with a jacket that has buttons, it's a little bit trickier because it can get really thick, and I can see why the urge would be, oh, just roll it up once. But no, because if you get that also altered, they're gonna have to move some buttons around, all the things. So just be careful, but you wanna roll it up past the buttons, and it's gonna probably take 2 or 3 rolls to do that, because you kind of wanna also not be able to see the liner underneath as well. So just roll it up probably 3 times and make sure that it's flat around the outside, or as flat as you can get. And I'll tell you, when you roll up with buttons, you're probably gonna have to get right near the elbow, maybe even a little bit above it. So, all right, now let's take a look at the blazer that doesn't have buttons. This blazer, you can roll up a thinner roll. So if you wanna just do like half of what you did on what we did on the one with the buttons, then maybe a 1/2 inch roll, and then again 2 or 3 times. That works too, because you'll have a flatter roll on the sleeve. If you don't want to roll the sleeves up, and you just want to push them, make sure that they are able to stay. So, for example, on the brown blazer that I tried on, you can see that it just stays up there. It's there, it's not going to move anywhere. It's great. The other blazer, the one, it kind of tends to fall down a little bit, and so we don't, that's going to be trouble. So how do we do that? How do we keep it up? Because here's the thing. The one tip that I would love for you to know is that when you have your sleeves down and you have your blazer on, if you have your sleeves and your blazer, the end of your blazer, they're at the same spot, it is going to provide a fuller look. So whether you gain in your belly, whether you gain in your hips and thighs, it provides a thicker look right there. The minute you push your sleeves up, it shows some skin, it gets it closer to your waist, and it's a more of a defined look right on your body. And that's just a really great place for your sleeves to be. And so if they won't stay up on their own, then you can get something like this, and it's actually armbands. You can get them right on Amazon. We'll link that below. You've got gold, silver, black. You can get a package of them, but you just slip that right over the jacket, and then you blouse the fabric over the armband so that you can't see it. And what's great about this is that you can stretch out the bands, you can push them up higher, keep them a little lower as long as you don't see the band underneath. And if you don't have any bands, then get kind of a thick ponytail holder that's not like, gonna squeeze you to death, but try it with that and see what you think. But that is my tip to you today. I really felt like it was worth a video because I have been seeing it all over the place, like at conferences, out. I've seen it on the movie I just told you about, and it's a trend, I guess, but it's not a good one. And so I want you to look beautiful, I want you to look elegant, I want you to look classy, and to do that, you got to roll your sleeves the right way. Until next week, I'll see you then. Bye.